Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a testing video with the brand new Cosmic Brushes Winter Wonderland eyeshadow palette. This is absolutely beautiful. We were waiting for an Elsa palette and this is it. So I'm very excited to be doing this video. This is a collaboration with one of my best friends, Beth, aka Morsfay here on YouTube. I will of course leave her video below. I can't wait to see what Beth does. I'm sure whatever she does it's going to be amazing, and I'm going to leave her video linked below. So make sure you go and watch her video after you've seen this and leave a nice comment for her. I'm sure that would make her day. And I can't think of somebody better to collaborate with this palette because it's very our aesthetic and it's just beautiful. It's literally Princess Elsa. I absolutely love it and I can't wait to test it. I have also got some other Christmassy makeup which we're going to be testing as well. I've even got a little Christmas tree which is a lip balm which is very cute. We're going to pop some of this Christmassy makeup on first before we get into testing the Cosmic Brushes Winter Wonderland palette. I'm very excited. First things first, I am going to pop some lip balm on. Yes, this is a Christmas tree lip balm. It's so cute. So adorable. It's got little eyelashes on. It's very cute. So this is just a little lip balm. I'm just going to dip my finger in there and just pop it over my lips just to get a bit of moisture. This one does smell a bit of gingerbread, I want to say. And that was from Primark. So cute. I do want to add a bit of colour to my cheeks, so I'm going to go in this I Heart Revolution Vanilla Swirl face palette. I absolutely love this. The reason why I picked this for this video is because I think the pink shade in here is very cute and is going to go really well with the icy blues. The shade I'm going to go in this one is this pink here. So this is a nice baby pink and I think it'll look really stunning against the baby blues. So we're going to pop this on as my blush. I'm just going to dab in lightly in this one because it's very pigmented. And I'm just going to tap slightly on the cheeks. I'm gonna disperse this with a clear brush as well. As you can see, it's very pigmented. It's an adorable pink and I've had so much fun using this palette. I've used it in quite a few recent videos, but I thought it would look quite like I've got cold cheeks. That was the aim of this, just because this is a winter palette. I'm going to take a clean brush now and just dust over. This just helps make it blend a little bit more. I absolutely love this blush. That's my blush finished using the I Heart Revolution Vanilla Swirl palette. I absolutely love this shade. If I want to go in another blush later on, I might do, but I really like the way this looks. So yeah, very happy with that. Next up, I'm going to build some highlighter up. I have got several different highlighters here, but I want to go in with this one first. This is one of my all-time favourites. It's the Revolution and Love Island Mega Highlighter in the shade Stun Hun. I love this so much. I use champagne and gold highlighters all the time. They're my ultimate favourite and I've been wearing this daily, and I wanted to pop this in this video because I feel like the gold champagne tone will go really nicely with the baby blues. I'm going to lay more highlighters on soon after this one, and this is what Stun Hun looks like. It's really buildable and I love the champagne tones. I swear I must have talked about this highlighter for years. I literally love it so much. And I'm just going to dust that over the rest of my face. I love this one day to day. I think it's the cutest highlighter ever. I'm obsessed with highlighter. I can't stop. That's what the Stun Hun highlighter looks like. Absolutely love it. Next up, I'm going to pop on a icy lip plumping product. So I'm obsessed with the W7 Hot Shot lip plumping lip gloss and lip oil. And they actually do an icy one. So that's what I'm going to use in today's video. Obviously, because this is a Christmassy, icy, snowy winter wonderland video, I thought it would be perfect to use the W7 Ice Shot Plumping Lip Oil. This is actually a cooling effect, so I do use the other one which is a W7 Plumping Hot Shot Lip Oil and it has a plumping effect. This one does the same thing, but instead of it feeling spicy or stingy, this one's cooling. And I love the packaging as well with the icicles dripping down. If I was to describe this, I'd say it smells like spearmint, and I have used this a few times. I love the smell of mint as well, so I can actually smell that when it's on my lips. So I do really like that, and it has a very cooling, sort of minty feel to the lips, and it is very plumping as well. I just love the Hot Shots from W7. I think they're the best plumping thing I've ever tried, so I really like that. It does feel very moisturising because it is a lip oil style product, and yeah, I thought it'd be perfect for this video. Next up, I'm going to pop a little bit of the Made by Mitchell Blush Glaze in the shade Blizzard. So this is a new release from Made by Mitchell, and it's kind of like an icy blue silver toned highlighter, and it's very pretty. Again, because of the winter theme, I thought this would be so pretty to use. I'll just do a little swatch for you so you can see it's very icy toned. It's got blue sort of glitter in there, which I am a really big fan of. I have done a few videos using this, but I'm just going to tap in this slightly. As you see, when you do tap on the product, it does disperse and it makes a beautiful highlighter. If I hold it back here, you'll see the shine on it. It's so pretty. It's actually got pink glitter particles in it as well, so I'm going to pop this on my cheek cheeks. I thought I can't have just one highlighter, I've got to have a few, and there's still some more on my filming table here ready to add if I want to. That's more like it. Let's get into the Winter Wonderland mood. I've been really loving the Made by Mitchell highlighters recently. How pretty is that? It's just like nothing else I've ever seen, and you can use this on the lips and basically all over the face as well, which is really good. So yeah, really like that. That's Blush Glaze in the shade Blizzard. Now on to the main part of the video, which is the Cosmic Brushes Winter Wonderland eyeshadow palette. I'm so excited by this. It's so beautiful. I'm going to do close-ups and I'm going to pop some primer on my eyes. I'm going to get into testing and I cannot wait to see what Beth does. This is the Cosmic Brushes Winter Wonderland palette. It's a 20 pan palette. I just love the packaging of this. It's so ice princessy, and you get a full palette size mirror. And then there's lots of duochromes and multi-chromes in here. As I'm moving the palette around, you'll see the colours shifting on some of the shimmers. They are absolutely beautiful. I have played with Cosmic Brushes before. I have the Delicious Delights palette and I've had so much fun filming with that. This is definitely Princess Elsa vibes, and I have been waiting for something like this. Ever since I Heart Revolution brought out the Princess collection, we were waiting for Elsa to come along and she never did. But I feel like this has filled our needs for that. It's so pretty. You'll be able to see up close as well. There's some snowflakes imprinted on the pans as well, which make all the difference. I love the little details, and this did actually sell out I think the next day, so I was very pleased that me and Beth managed to get a hold of it, and I can't wait to try it. And just looking in this palette as well, there's names like Wonderland, Magical, Comfort, Blanket, Atmosphere, Snowfall, Frost. I just love all of it. It's so pretty. This is the Cosmic Brushes Winter Wonderland eyeshadow palette. The pans look like this. And the swatches look like this. These are so pretty, I can't cope. How pretty are the shimmers on this? I'm so excited to try it out. It definitely does feel like an ice princess kind of palette. Sorry about my swatches, I do actually have a fear of the underside of my wrist, so I have to do them on the top, just so I can enjoy makeup videos like everybody else. But I really love the look of this one here. I think that one was called Frost, and this one here looks really mermaidy. It's got kind of gold and red sprinkles in it. Sprinkles. Sparkles. And they're just also pretty. That looks absolutely stunning as well. Definitely would make a good highlight in itself, I'm sure, so I might give that a try. And I love the tones between the blues and the purples. I just think this palette really has captured Winter Wonderland so perfectly. I've just primed my eyes using the Revolution Super Base, and looking at the swatches, there's so many things I could do with this. So I'm going to take my winged brush now, and I'm going to go in the shade Calm, which is this beautiful purple colour. As with my previous experiences with Cosmic Brushes, the pickup on the brush is so nice. I'm just going to use the Calm shade to form a little bit of a wing on the outside. I'm of course going to go in different kinds of shades, so I'm going to go in some blues as well, and hopefully some greens, and just see what kind of Winter Wonderland look we can get together. I'm of course going to use shimmers as well. And the pigment is always really nice with Cosmic Brushes. I only discovered them this year. They have been a firm favourite of mine just because they've been so much fun. I'm going to leave that there with the shade Calm and do the same on the other eye. I hope you like my Christmas trees as well. I've got two in here and I've got one downstairs, just because I think Christmas trees are very much needed to make winter feel less sad and dark. So I kind of went overboard with the Christmas trees this year, but it makes hibernating fun. I always find it really interesting seeing what lots of different people do with the same palette. It's all very nice to see, and it's just part of the creative process. And I think a lot of the time it shows your personality as well, so that's why I love playing with makeup so much. And if you haven't noticed, throughout December I am uploading a lot more than normal. I do normally upload 3 times a week, but I am uploading a little bit more than that, which is quite fun. That's what I've got on my eyes so far using the shade Calm. I'm going to take my brush in the shade Blanket, which is this beautiful lilac colour. And for that, I'm just going to start tapping on the inner corner. I'm of course going to use some shimmer shades in a moment. I'm just going to build some mattes up on the base first. For pastels as well, these are really pigmented. You only need to dip in sort of once and then you can cover your whole eyelid. Like, that's completely covered up my eye primer. I really like the way those two look together. I'm going to go in the shade Cold and just tap. This is a very dark blue. For that one, I'm just going to tap slightly on the outer corner of the wing. And I'm going to use a fluffy brush. Same on this side. I'm just going to use a fluffy brush just to pat and disperse that slightly. I'm going to take my brush in the shade Fresh Air, which is a lighter, brighter blue, and I'm just going to tap that above where we've placed the other blue down. I'm just trying to use as many shades as I can and try and get something wintry going on. Same with the fluffy brush. I feel like this palette would go really well with pinks as well, because obviously you don't have to use just one palette at once. You can sort of mix them up with other ones, which I think is so much fun, and sometimes we forget to do that. I really like that. Next I'm going to go in the shade Icicle, which is the powder blue in the middle, and I'm just going to drop that on the centre of the lid leading into the lilac. I like that. It's very pastel. I'm going to go the same on the other side. I'm going to just take that same shade over towards the wing slightly. I feel like that's really buildable as well because I've popped several layers on and it's got a lot brighter, so that's really cute. I'm going to go in the shade Blanket again, and I'm just going to dust that slightly from the inner corner towards that blue, just to build that up slightly. I want to go back in Calm as well, just to build it up again. Sometimes when you're playing about you can lose shades slightly, so I'm going to just go over it again. I really like that Calm shade, very pretty. And of course after I've done with this, I'm going to pop some shimmers on. I really like the shades we've got on my eyes so far. I really like that wing, it looks very bold. And I love the fact it's pastels, I really enjoy that. I'm going to go with my waterline brush in the shade Magical. And for this, I'm just going to bring it slightly under the lash line and towards the inner corner. And now I'm going to go in Blanket, just to bring that down on the inner corner, lower lash line. The first shimmer I'm going to go in is the shade Wonderland, which is the one I said would make an amazing highlighter, because look how bright that is. I'm going to pop that on the inner corner and then just drag it slightly on the eyelid as well. This one has a really nice shift to it. That's probably the most icy shade in here. It has a very sort of polar feel to it, and it's a very light formula as well, which the Cosmic Brushes shimmers are. This one is so beautiful. Can you see that it's going from purple to pink to kind of gold? It's so pretty. And I like this one as well up here, because that one's really shifty. It's purple and green, which is so cool. I'm going to go in the shade first. So this one's called Winter Solace. This one you can see it's kind of blue, purple, gold and pink, which is incredible. And for that one I'm just going to tap over the lilac that we've laid down above the lash line. That's so pretty. It's really light formula as well, like the others. And just drag it out towards the wing. That's so pretty. And I've only dipped in the pan once for that one. That's so nice. Oh, I want to go out for Christmas now. Let me know your thoughts as well of this palette from what you've seen so far. I would love to know. That's so pretty. I'm going to go in Frost, which is this light blue. It's kind of got a blue silver look to it. And for that one, I'm just going to tap over the blue icy shade we laid down. That is so pretty. And the same again with Frost on this side. The way it's catching the studio lights is just mesmerising. I'm going to take Wonderland again and just pat that on the inner corner just to bring it up towards the blue. I'm going to go in Winter Solace again and just make sure I've dragged that all the way up the wing. That's my favourite shade, I think. That's so pretty. I'm going to take my lash line brush in Wonderland and just bring that under like that. I'm going to take a fluffy brush now. I'm going to go in the shade Icicle, and I'm just going to drag that under the wing slightly, just to give a bit of a blue icy glow. I'm going to go in Blanket again and just tap slightly above where we've laid some of the colours down, just to give a bit of a purple glow. I am going to take the Wonderland shade as well. I am just adding a bit of that shade to my blush that I laid down. That definitely could be used as a highlighter on its own. For mascara, I'm going to use the Beauty Bay High Key mascara. I've been absolutely loving this. It's a really good volumising and lengthening mascara. It just is beautiful. That's my finished look using the Winter Wonderland palette, brand new from Cosmic Brushes. I absolutely love the way this looks on the eyes. I love the wing. I love the shine to it. I love the blues. I love the teals. I just think it's really made me step out of my comfort zone, and that's why I love palette releases like this, or just palettes in general, because it's basically a paint palette. You just get creative with it, and I love seeing the different things that people do. That's one of my favourite things, and just seeing how we all take it. So I really like that. Love the colour story. Definitely will be doing more looks with this and using these as sort of topper shades. I think the shimmers and the duochromes are beautiful. I just think they're stunning. There's nothing else in my collection that's like this, and it's literally perfection. Very happy with that, and I think the shine on the eyes is just so pretty. It looks really nice as a highlighter. Obviously I've got blush underneath this as well in the shade Blizzard, but I definitely think it looks pretty as a whole. I really like it. Thank you so much for watching the Winter Wonderland testing video. I really had a lot of fun with this, and I cannot wait to see Beth's look. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. I will leave her video linked below, so please go check it out after you finish this video. If you like this kind of thing as well, please do subscribe. It does mean the world to me, and I do upload 3 minimum beauty videos and makeup videos a week, so I really enjoy that kind of thing. There's nothing I like more than playing with makeup on my days off and filming little YouTube videos, so if you like that kind of thing, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. I definitely think this Christmas tree lip balm was a highlight for me as well. I mean, when else can you use this other than around Christmas? It's adorable. Let me know as well your thoughts on the Cosmic Brushes palette. I would love to know which ones you have out of their collection, and what are your thoughts on the Winter Wonderland palette? I really would love to know. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more, you can follow me on Instagram. That's at Zoey Glitter, Zoey with a Y, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!